not in a position to make any statement with regards to what this movement is about. Mayor Reed was in the tradition of Bull Connors. If the truth is going to be told, it was Bull Connors who turned dogs, the police, mass arrests. He's not in the tradition of Maynard Jackson. He's not in the tradition of Sam or Celebrate Bears of the City. It's very, very disappointing. Man who I've worked with and served with, see that he has turned this kind of force against what has probably been the absolute most peaceful demonstration. I've been involved in many that I have ever witnessed. It's a sad and tragic day for him, but it's a great day for Occupy Atlanta. Just broke from you.
Do you energized?
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. I think that this group, and you'll hear from many of them as they come forward, we are just like Fannie Lou Hamer. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired. This is still about the 99 and the 1%. The 99 who have been trampled on by the iron feet of oppression, by the 1% who are greedy, as they've been called the Wall Street oligarchs, and those who would forcefully make the mayor, because the mayor didn't make any decisions of his own. He was told what to do by the people who really run this city. To see that kind of show of force, where you have almost 200 police officers, they can't get that in Vine City, where a black man was shot down like last week, where they need the police is not present, but they have that kind of force. The mayor cannot cite one fight, he can't cite one incident of disagreement, he can't cite one act of violence that took place in that park, and it's unfortunate the course that he took. But that was his choice, and he can make that choice. A bad choice on his part, but the bottom line is you cannot stop a movement whose time has come. And it's time for those who have taken this country in a wrong direction to understand that we, the 99%, are fundamentally still pissed off. The night in jail, let me say this. In the tradition of great Atlanta, in the tradition of great individuals who understand that freedom has a price. Yeah, freedom has a price. Some would say that, that perhaps instead of getting up off of the bus, that Rosa Parks should just got up and gave her a seat. But that's something these young people understand. The thing that I have learned for me, this ain't new for me. This is kind of old school. But seeing so many of these young people, I'm talking about 20 years old, 19, 21, 22, energized to the extent that they say we will put our freedom on the line to make a statement, and they are very serious. I have learned. Right. And some more. Well, let me say this. We did not ask to be arrested. Sure, we had other things to do other than be arrested, but I think the most important thing that came out of here is the resolve of those who have a message that not only Mayor Reed will hear from. We're not going any place. Let's make it very clear. We're not going any place. We're not going any place as it relates to Atlanta. We're not going any place as it relates to this country. We're going to be here. And you're just going to have to deal with it. We're going back to the park. We're going back to it. There's no prohibitions against us going to the park. There's no prohibitions against us going any place. So I think that for Occupy Atlanta, they will speak for themselves. That's right. I'm here as a big brother, as a father to these young people who stand in the tradition of Rosa Parks, who stand in the tradition of Dr. King and others.
As a surrogate and as a mentor, will you suggest or advise that they go back to the park?
Absolutely.
Now that it's closed?
Absolutely. But let's make it very clear. Mayor Reed has not the authority. The park does not belong to him. I'm a native Atlanta, have been here all my life. I pay taxes in this city. Every bit of that park belongs to the people, and we say power to the people. Power to the power. Power to the people. Power to the people. And I think Mayor Reed would do well to learn quickly that you cannot intimidate, you cannot threaten, you cannot jail something whose time has come. That's right. The fact of the matter is, this movement time has come. It is time, and that's why you see 1,500 seconds.
had 8 last week.
You called me? I answered something.
Was it worth it? But I don't know where she went.
Hey guys, you know what? I think it's better if we step outside of this game. I think they put it here for a reason.
Yeah, it's getting kind of crowded.
Was this your first time in jail?
Yes.
And what was it like?
It's rough. It's a pretty arbitrary system. It's pretty, you know, it's a show of power is what it feels like. But I think we're out here because the system is way more oppressive to other people. People deal with a lot worse situations. So, like 13 hours in jail.
Tell me how to.
I think that this is not something that will be easily quieted. That we are very, very stressful. Whether we are playing a part or whether we are being carried to jail. That we recognize that the system is an oppressive one. And in many ways, I mean, I am one of the least oppressed. So I think I hope that this brings more people out tonight to the park and to all the parks around the world and spaces where this is happening.
How old are you? 19. Where are your parents?
I think my mom's at home.
I mean, home where it's sitting.
Here. And
they know about this.